Okay. So welcome. My name's Brian Knight and I live near Melbourne, in Australia, and it's just turned 5 o'clock in the morning on a Thursday. Then the Tuesday, Wednesday move around. And the Thursday's in motion. Right, let me share this to start with. So welcome to this live FOREX analysis session. Just note, any trades discussed in this group are to be classed as educational only. That's because a group of people help each other and are not financial advisors. So please only take trades that you're happy to take based on your own analysis. There's a full risk disclosure, a little bit about us as live session traders there. So let's go and have a look. Actually, I might share this first. Uh, yeah. Yeah. So I'm back slightly positive with AUD CAD, but these are some of the other trades currently in. Going okay at the moment. Yeah. Anyway, so we'll just stop that. We'll go across onto charts. I'll go have a look and see. So AUD CAD. Let's see. This is where I'm at. It's my entry stop loss. It's slightly below now. It has moved up to there. I was down here at about 2.5%, and then it's pushed back up. So what I'm looking for is potentially a sell-off there. We'll see what happens. I'm not too fast. But what I do have over here is on the bricks. We've got it pushed up just above there, and now its price is below there. So that is nice. Oh, welcome, Tom. There we go. All right, now then we go ADCHF. It's still dropping down. That's good. Keep following that
Can you
one
hear
down.
me?
I can now.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, that's fine.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, all shown before, all my trades are positive again. Going okay.
What's good?
Yeah. We had that Tuesday, Wednesday flip. We'll just see how we go with it. Um, Darren's not here yet. No. Um, it was interesting watching a couple, like I watched a video yesterday from that Pet Petco or whatever his name is, the guy.
Hmm.
Um, and he was talking about historically what they'd put up and saying that some of the EAs they'd trialed hadn't worked for other people, and because the conditions of the market changed and stuff. So um, if you go back and look, 12 months before, 18 months before and watch, and you go like, oh, this is a great EA, and you'll see they update it like that. It was, I think there's one called Waka Waka. If you, I can't show you now. That there were videos they were promoting it, like they'd trialed it, tested, put it out, but then it just was a dud. Just didn't for anybody who was trying it. So they do feedback and put that into the system. So anyway.
You mean to tell me a financial system that was called Waka Waka didn't work? That stuns me.
Anyway, it's like supreme leader, but anyway.
No, that's Wacko Wacko.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying.
Fozzie
All right.
Bear is Waka Waka.
Okay, yeah. All right. We got AEDCHF still going the right way, which is selling out, which is great. It's well on. ADJPY, it did a little pullback, but that's okay. ADJPY is still not in that. Don't want to be in it. Waiting for it to push up before it'll come back down again. It's not, if I don't get into, who cares? I'm not really fussed. It looks like it's still pushing up though. It just whether it does it come up and break here and then work its way back down. So anyway, wait. ADNZD. Now that was a surprising little push back up there.
I'm in it.
Yeah, go Tom.
Huh?
What did you say?
I said I'm in this.
Oh, you are for the
Yeah.
buy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think it'll be really short-lived. I can't see it. Well, it depends what happens because next week is the what is it? We're now on Thursday here, so it'll be next Tuesday. There'll be a rate decision, so it should be a bit of a maybe a shuffling. What have we got? Have they put it up here?
Yeah. So I got an entire week, right?
Yeah, yeah, interest rate decision
Right.
on the 8th. So that's next Tuesday.
Right. Next Tuesday.
Yeah. Well, that'll be your Wednesday.
Right.
Okay.
So where do you think this is going to go till then?
Um,
You got a week.
yeah, I know. Well, it's not quite a week, but that's okay. Um, well, in trading days, it's only what have I got? 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 days. Yeah, it's not quite a week. It's a day less. Okay. Uh, I think what will happen is that the Aussie dollar will probably drop off again. It'll push up to that point and then drop off.
So over the next 4 days, it's got to pull up to where?
Um, well, whether it'd probably be a slow mover. I mean, when you think about it, these are still, there's two bricks in there on the one day. It might come up. It might not even break that. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, that's a bit of a push up here in one day. So I can't. Well, it did it there a couple, but let's see what happens. It look at May. That push may just go like, oh right, and then it push back down again too. I mean, you can see how crazy it is at the moment. Has been since back at the end of May. Really hasn't gone anywhere. Even though we're still planning for it to go down here somewhere that we talked about. Remember on the weekly?
Mm-hmm.
So it did push up there, down. I mean, it's come up, it's broken that one little red. So that's what I'm saying. It's close together on the trend bars. I think ultimately this is going to sell out, but whether it breaks that high just there, Tom, which is only just here, which is like just below my entry, which will break the short and then it'll come back down again. So you will trade it as you like
Well, I'm buying it. I'm buying it all the way back up to the blue top here.
up here or only here.
No, to the top.
Wow,
Yeah,
up
up.
to
Yeah,
there.
up there. It's not going to break that. So when it doesn't break that, you're going to get a turn back down. But it's got to come back up and clear this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it makes sense. But it doesn't have to do it right now either. It can do it after it comes down to go back up. Oh yeah, we'll see. We will see what happens. That one's already gone. Oh, That's there. That one could be there. See, we've got that playing within that. All right. I'm still going to hang on to it at the moment. See what happens. Same with the ACAD. Yeah. All right. AUD Singapore. That's pushed up as well. I haven't taken a trade, so I'm going to get ready to be able to put in a sell stop on this because I don't, well, you look at it here. Trend line. Might break it. We'll see. But anyway, I'll put a organized once if it pushes up a little bit further or not, I'll put a sell stop in that. AUD USD. That's ready. We'll see. Again, 1, 2. I didn't quite do it, did it? Anyway, I'll put it there. We'll see. That again, another sell stop there. And if it doesn't keep coming down, then that's okay. All right, CAD CHF selling out further. You're still in that one, aren't you? Oh, it pushed back up a bit. Did you get out, Tom?
No, I'm in.
You're still in?
Oh
Okay.
yeah. I'm until my the slow CM trend bar
Yeah.
turns colors.
Okay. Okay.
And it's just kicking off. That's why I'm saying
Yeah.
I'm looking at this just like to push down. So I moved my
Yeah.
stop loss to the top of the high.
Yeah. Up here.
No, at the on the blue side.
Oh, right. Up here.
Yep. So I'm going to let that run till the top
Oh,
one.
that's a long way up. That's over here.
Yeah, absolutely. So this thing
Okay.
can bounce and 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 bounce. I don't care how long it takes.
Yeah. Okay.
It could be a year from now. I don't care. We're on a massive downtrend.
Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do is let me over here. So what's this one? This is CAD CHF.
Caught that with a 14.9 pip stop.
Yeah. Well, let's see how we go. That's fantastic. Oh yeah. So that has, yeah, it's just pulled up that bit. All right then. So what we'll do is we'll do a new order. We'll do a stop order, sell stop. Make sure we put that the right um in there. Oh no, entry or the 58043. And we'll put the stop at 5834. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, yeah, 58347. That'll do. It's only about 30 pips. All right, that'll do us. See what happens there. Uh, sell stop. Hey, Darren.
Aye. See, that's another
Hi.
sell. I would have been in under my old rules, Brian, but no, I'll be well up now.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, yeah.
because I got spooked by those
That's
losses.
okay. And you're busy doing other stuff. That's absolutely fine. I was just mentioning to Tom, I was watching another one yesterday, a recent one of Petco,
Yeah,
and he was just talking about their evolution and their recommendations to a certain extent on different EAs. And he was talking about the Waka Waka one where, 18 months ago or 12 months ago, like that was the new thing. They tested, trialed it, it was all good. And then when people used it, it bombed, right?
yeah.
So he's saying don't look at videos back then. He said you
Yeah.
need to focus on the ones that we're at
Yeah.
at this point and what the market's doing now. So, and to their credit, that EA is now on the failed list.
Yeah. Well, I think he bombed out. He did bomb out with those around the Trump tariffs. I think
Tariffs.
I did see that. Yeah, I think it just blew accounts, um, which you can understand really.
But you
Yeah,
could do that. You could be blowing accounts too on ones that if you're trading yourself potentially. I
yeah,
mean, anyway, just yeah. So this is one you could have been, and so um, you've been crying about this for weeks.
indeed. It does
Yeah.
come back
Okay.
though to having the foresight to intervene. So again, it's very easy to just switch these things off for the weekend, for example, because something can happen at the weekend, isn't it?
Mm,
Could just cause chaos when the market's open on a Sunday evening.
yeah.
And okay, if you're in trades that might be in drawdown or something, you don't necessarily have to close them, but you can turn the EA off to prevent it opening more positions, as it's going, in a sort of spectacular fashion, so you can prevent further
Correct.
damage. And
Yeah,
then
but
it's sort of
then again, it's not managing those trades that are there if they.
no, but it'll leave them. It won't.
Yeah, yeah, no, it won't play
It's
with them or yeah.
yeah, it's not going to go berserk, and then you can sort of see what happens, and then hopefully all is well. Just turn it back on
On
Sunday
you
evening. So,
once it settles down.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We'll see anyway. But that sort of comes
You
with experience, doesn't it? And,
yeah, and experience as in
yeah,
the battle scars of experience, you
battle
mean?
scars of experience. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right then. So that one I've set up an order for that to sell further. CAD uh that's pushed back up again, like it's down back up again. And these JPYs I sort of don't want to play around with too much. Um this one
I
I've
got into
got
this.
sorry.
I got into this for the buy.
Oh, you did?
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, come back down to there and then pushing off again. Where is my? I think it's there. Yeah, should really look at something for entry here. But anyway, we'll see. Again, I'm not real. I'm a little bit testy with these JPYs. I suppose different CHF JPY. That's still going a little bit sideways on standard candle. You can see it's still pushing up though. Look at the. This is like the CAD CHF, isn't it? This one's going up where the others going down. Certainly, that Swiss franc has got some strength in it. We'll just do a look at it. It would be great there. Um, at what point this is going to pull back? Yeah, it's up there, isn't it? All right, euros. That's Euro AUD. Yeah, come on. That's gonna smooth that across a bit. That's an entry. It's just pushing around here. I was saying too, Darren, next Tuesday, my Tuesday, which will
Yeah.
be it'll probably be your in the nighttime,
Well, your
Tuesday,
Tuesday will be
Wednesday.
Monday for us, yeah.
Oh yeah, your Monday night will be overnight will be the rate decision here. And the prediction is definitely a rate cut, at least 0.25% for the Aussie dollar. All
Well,
right.
I'm away for the weekend, get back late on Monday evening our time. So I'll not be on the
Oh,
first two calls next week.
okay. Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh,
Living
I'm
it
going to be
up.
traveling too.
Oh, well, I might be traveling as well. No, I won't be traveling.
So
I'll be,
I'm pretty sure I'm going to miss a day or two.
yeah, okay. No worries. That's all right. That's okay, gentlemen. We'll just keep traveling along. Eurocad. Oh, that's right, because you got 4th of July. You'd be, yeah. Fair enough. That's a big sort of like a family thing, isn't it, Tom? Yeah, this 4th of July is like people go home and murder turkeys or something, don't they?
Something like that.
Isn't it the turkey murder?
No, that's
Um,
Thanksgiving.
oh, sorry. Yeah, okay, that's big. Yeah,
This is hot dogs, apple pies, and threesome.
okay.
I think he'll be joining all the MAGA supporters, really. Tommy, he doesn't want to, he
Yeah,
doesn't
I
want
will
to
not be
mess.
partaking enjoyment time with them.
Yeah, yeah, but you'll be. What are you starting your Mandarin classes or?
French, we.
Oh, you're not joining Macron. Jeez. Anyway, you're okay. Pull back a bit. That's great. Let's see if I can get the Oh, there you go. That'll do that then. I'll do that. Where is it? Is it there? Ooh,
Is Canada accepting US immigrants, or
US immigrants.
or are they keeping you out now? Then, or yeah,
Yeah, no, they're
what's Mr.
apparently they're
Gallagher doing?
welcoming us. It's apparently if you say anything bad about the administration coming from Canada to the United States, they don't let you in.
Yeah,
But apparently, if you say bad things about the American president going to Canada, they reward you.
yeah.
Well, there we go. That maybe, yeah, if you can put up with the colder winters, that's where that's where you need to head to.
Exactly.
Head to Toronto or somewhere.
Right, we've got a buy stop. What's this? 160728. What's the stop going to be? 160037. Rightio, that'll do us. So I got an order on EuroCAD as well for a buy, but it may not eventuate. We'll see. Euro CHF. Um, but you're in that cell, Tom, or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just pulled back up though, but you're not too worried yet.
Mm-mm.
Okay, Euro GBP. Oh my gosh. Wow, what a move. What
I
a
just got in this morning.
dickhead. I didn't get an order on this. Ah. Oh well, too late now for it. See, previously you would have got into that long, Darren.
Yeah, that's another one. Yeah. Um, just trying to see where my stop loss would have gone. I'd have probably might have got taken out when it pulled back there, possibly.
Up
That
here. Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
that's because of the rule that you're doing
yeah.
trailing stop. But yeah, anyway. Hmm.
Might not, might have just survived that, and then as you say, he's taken off now.
What a bugger. I reckon it's coming up to break that, isn't it, Tom? It's coming up to
No,
break the left.
it's turning here. I'm in it for the
Turn.
short.
Oh, you can do a short from here.
Oh, I'm already in.
Okay, rightio. I think it's going to push further. Anyway, doesn't matter. You're at JPY. Yeah, JPY. Don't like this. Still same JPY rubbish. Look, it's been pushing up though, and it would have been nice to be in it, but anyway, I'll look at that tomorrow. You're at NZD. Oh, tomorrow. Well, it just depends on whether I'm on tomorrow. Tomorrow will be before the 4th of July. That's all right. I might be. See how we go. All right, that's pushed up, pull back.
I'm up 2% on this one.
Yeah, for a buy.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think it'll buy further too. I should actually get into it, but I can't at the moment. And when I've got a charter today, so I won't be back to do this. Might have to look at it from on my phone when I'm away. You're at NZD, you remember. Okay. You're at Singapore. That's going to break up here. It's going to break up and then come back anyway. Leave that. Go USD. Let's do a little pullback now too. That's nice. Okay. How are all those EAs going there, Darren? How's your Euro CHF kicking along?
All right.
Slowly.
Well, so far this weekend, no trades have closed yet. It's
Oh,
still
still open.
completely different experience.
Right.
There's
No emails from IC
no,
Markets.
nothing like that.
No warnings.
I'm intrigued to see what happens because there's no TP
Oh,
showing. So I did ask them, is this correct? There's no TP. Previous settings, there's a take, I think 7 pip take profit each time. And they said, no, that's correct. It's basically 1%.
right,
1%. So I'm interested to see what happens because there's now got 3 buy positions and 1 sell position open.
right.
So obviously
Huh.
something's triggered those positions. Now and overall it's round about break even. So my guess is when it hits plus 1%, all those positions will just close and then it's all starts
Yeah.
again. I might be wrong, but that's what I think
Yeah.
will happen.
Okay.
Because everything will close.
That's the Euro CHF one.
Euro CHF, yeah.
Yeah. And the other ones are just plugging along.
Yeah. Yeah, they
Okay.
are. One of them's in a bit of drawdown. Yeah, only one of them at the moment. That's the dark
Yeah.
algo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
And sharpshooters.
Sharpshooter, yeah. No trades open at the minute.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost reached 1% now. It doesn't
Oh,
sound a
wow.
lot.
No, but that's all you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's have a
Good.
look. How long's that been open? It's not been long, has it?
No,
Sharpshooter.
no, it's only probably not even a week, is it? Maybe.
Yeah, it's not quite 1% yet. It's when does it start trading that? 24th, 24th of June. So
Yeah. Okay. Rightio. All right. The GBPs, GA. Look at the drop off on that. Like, so British pounds, what the hell happened? Or is it
I'm
just
up 2% on this one. I have 2 trades
yeah,
going.
2 on it already?
Uh-huh.
Oh, of course you would. Yeah. Okay. Yes, he's really like the British. You'll see further. That's all right. GCAD, that dropped off. And GBP I'm loving it. Look at that. It's like, thank you very much. We're up 4% now, or down for whatever you want to call it. When I woke up and I saw my trade, what am I? Like 253 pips I got on that one.
Good on you,
That's
man.
with that's with that 60 pip stuff. So yeah, no, that was good. Where I got knocked out of that GCAD when it pushed up, and now it's yeah, that's okay. So that's it. Good. And JPY, that's pushed out. All the British pounds have lost ground for some reason. There's no news, no nothing. I don't know what the hell went on. Darren,
I'm
if
up
you've
two
got
and a
it
half on this one.
for a sell, yeah. But it just depends. Again, this is a JPY. I don't really, not really wanting to play with it. But it might just come back to this trend line and then go off again. So I'm looking at it. Where are we? There. Let's see there. I haven't set a stop. I haven't set an order for it, but that's what I'd be looking at. It may break down even. We may start going into the sellout. And then Tom, you're on the right side of it. So, well, GN, that would have dropped off nicely. Yep.
I'm in this.
Mm-hmm. For the sell, Tom.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
up 2.8.
Yeah. And, you look at these, they're crossing over again. It's just been up and down, up and down. It's just not making its mind up yet. But maybe it's no idea, Darren, what's happened to British pound? What, no
No,
news or?
the only news really, the only thing that's happened of any note is that the government got through managed to get a bill through Parliament by, it was a bit of a close call, and there's quite a lot of, it was watered down a lot, and quite a lot of the Labour Party MPs had been against it and that sort of thing. So there's been that going on.
What was the bill about?
Oh, it was about it was all about benefits.
Okay.
Um, looking to cut the welfare bill basically, and
Okay. Oh yeah.
they had to water the proposals down
Oh,
because
that'd be against Labour for sure.
yeah,
They'd be
yeah. So there's opposition from in the party, but it managed to scrape through. But maybe he's saying, oh, he's lost his, he's lost his authority, sort of thing, over the party and that sort of thing. So maybe that's weakened the pound a
well,
bit.
the
Yeah,
Supreme
it's
Leader
a bit of instability
apparently,
in the government.
yeah, but apparently the Supreme Leader got his, what was it, big beautiful bill slipped through or something? Or
Yeah, yeah, it
Yep.
did. Yeah, it's gonna add trillions onto the US.
did you see the post he did about Elon?
Which one?
Oh, where Elon's having a go at him, and so he says, "Well, Elon's making money out of the US, and if he doesn't sell another car or a rocket or whatever, maybe we should refer him to Doge and
Yeah.
see
Yeah,
and cut his government money." It's just like,
Children.
yeah, a couple of children playing in
They're
a mud
children.
pit.
Yeah, they're just little
They're
children.
hopeless. They're hopeless.
I mean, you're looking at that GU there on the daily. I mean, very easy within hindsight. You could have taken all those, each one of those longs. You could have stacked the trades. But,
Absolutely.
you'd have had to stay in. Now take another one, stay in, take another one. Very easy in hindsight to say it, but there we go. Very nice too. That would could have been.
I reckon that'll, I think that'll probably, anyway, we'll just see. I'm not going to put anything on at the moment, but I think it'll buy back up again. It's a little temporary hiccup in it. All right, NZD CAD, up, down, forget it. Well, unless
Did you
you've
miss
got
NU?
NU, not yet. I haven't gone there
Oh, I'm
yet.
sorry, GU.
GU, I was there. Yeah. As I said,
Oh, okay.
did you get into the cell or?
Yeah, that's okay.
I think it'll be short-lived, Tom. I reckon that'll come back up now. I'm looking at the one, two on the third brick, potentially a buy back up again to break that high.
Probably.
We'll see. Anyway, I won't have a chance to do that. I don't think. Anyway, we'll just see. NCAD, it's still playing like it's up, going up, but it's just not really going anywhere at the moment. It's selling out, so I'm not willing to get into it. NZDCHF, that's
Got into this.
yeah, I should be in it now. It's oh, yeah, have a look at that anyway. I think that'll sell. NJ, oh, it does. It's done the pullback. Oh, that's good, lovely. Right where we are. Again, this is a J though. Just there. If I get a chance, I'll put some of these on. NU, that pull back and back up and down, and I think this will still. It did pull back, so 1, 2 without is that? Yeah, perfect. All right. All right, Singapore Japanese yen. That's good. It's done the pullback. Get that one. 1, 2. Where's it there? No, that needs to come down to there. Look, and that'll buy up as well. All right, UCAD, what's happened with the? Oh god, that's taken off. Are you in the sell, Tom?
On which one? You
UCAD.
can? No.
No,
No, I'm waiting for the turn here.
I don't think it will. I think it's going further. It's going to break here. All right,
It may.
USD I'm still in that.
I'm still
That's
in
going
that.
okay. And there, a
Still
couple
at
of percent.
6%.
6.
What do you got?
Oh, only 2, 2.5. You're just tightening up your stop losses. That's all right. UJ, yeah, I haven't got into that. That's nice. At USDC, Singapore, you're not in, but I am, so that's all right. Pull back a little bit. It's only up a percent, so it's a bit of a weak mover. And gold has come back up again. Poke back up. Gives you short, and then just straight away goes the opposite direction. Wow. And silver, we making more, yeah, look at that, push back up again too. Yeah, I don't know what the uncertainty of the whole. When is it? I think it's now, isn't it? I can't remember when the 3 month hold off on all those the review of all the what do you call them? Not sanctions, the things against other countries.
Tariffs?
Yeah, the tariffs. Thank you. Isn't that about to fall off or change or whatever?
I don't know. He's given everything arbitrary datelines.
Yeah,
So who knows?
whacker. Anyway, oh, he's going to chuck Jerome out on the stock on the pile, isn't he? He sent a letter. So on the news, I was saying there was a handwritten letter that went to Jerome saying, "You got to cut the rates by 1%." Jerome just goes, "What?" Like irresponsible. Anyway,
That's because he has no idea what he's doing.
yeah. Not Jerome, you mean the Supreme Leader. Yeah.
Correct.
Rightio. Bitcoin's jumped back up, just like gold and silver has. And oil has gone up slightly. And you never know why. Some of these things are just unemployment rates, US non-farm payroll. That's what we've got. It might tomorrow night. We'll see what happens with some of these things.
Yeah, it's a day early, isn't it? NFP I read, so it's tomorrow instead of Friday.
Yeah. Yeah, because of the 4th of
Yeah.
July. Hmm. So do you turn off your do you turn off your EAs a bit earlier, Darren? What's
I
the
might do. I'll have a look
look where they're at?
where they're at. Just be careful. I don't want to just take a loss unnecessarily. But yeah, I'll definitely have a review them tomorrow. And
Well, you got a couple of buys and a sell on Euro CHF, so
yeah, I'll probably leave that. More the anything with the dollar. I think I'll just
yeah.
have a
Yeah.
look at those really.
Okay. All right then, gentlemen.
I was reading something about Trump actually. What did I
Oh
read?
no, there's
No, I
nothing.
think talking about what's sort of the way things go on at the minute within the within the government there, and there's no saying there's no real structure to anything. It's just they don't know what he's going to do from one day to the next. There's no plan. There's no real plan for anything. It's just off the cuff. Just shooting from the hip sort of style of government, and saying they just all quite chaotic really. And of course they just pamper to everything. Whatever he says, you know, but and you can imagine that's what it is like, can't you? Just incredible, really. There we go. Very haphazard style of government.
Well, as someone said, he's a business person. He's not a politician.
Yeah.
Politicians are,
I mean, he's done well in business, but let's be honest, he has been bankrupt more than once, hasn't he? Even in business, so he's not that good at it. But he's, I suppose, it's one of these who's just persevered, kept getting back up and having another go, sort of thing, and eventually made it. But he's not that good. I suppose he's just taken risks and got there, but a bit like what he's trying to do with the US economy, I think, taking massive risks.
I don't think in the end he's really concerned about the US economy, to be honest. I think he's only concerned with his own wealth.
I mean, he's going to add trillions to the national debt.
Yeah.
I think that's widely sort of accepted by everybody, really, apart from the most extreme MAGAs, who would probably refuse to believe it. He's just going to accept, add trillions and trillions of dollars to the US national debt to fund these these tax cuts and the deporting immigrants and all this sort of stuff, and he's not going to suffer because of that sort of thing. It's later on. It's the next administration that come in are going to have to start to try and deal with the
Well,
aftermath.
it's
And,
is
and,
it is
and they're the ones who are going to have to make cuts and cuts and cuts, which people won't like. So they're going to have to make very unpopular decisions to rectify the mistakes.
or maybe
Rectify
not.
the
Maybe the country will just go in decline so that the health of the whole country will suffer, and
yeah.
it's
I mean, it's very unconservative, really, isn't it? Piling up debt like that. I mean, that's it's
Well,
really
you have
very,
to understand they're habitual liars. They don't
yeah,
care about anything.
no, no,
They are
no.
just absolutely bought and paid for.
They do care about something. They just care about themselves. That's
yeah.
really what they care about. Mm.
I mean, cutting taxes is very conservative. It's a conservative thing, but not borrowing massive amounts of money to do it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But that
It's not conservative.
cutting taxes, though, Darren, is really about keeping votes and keeping
Yeah,
support.
also is, yeah,
That's what you call pork barreling.
yeah,
It's absolutely giving away the people's money to people to
yeah,
keep them on side,
yeah,
and to do that, like that, he just has to keep his numbers up, like his support up.
yeah,
And so he gives away poor people's money to rich people to keep the support. Like,
yeah,
how different is it to Putin? He's got the oligarchs, the ones with all the money. Like, he just makes sure they're all okay, and
yeah,
so he keeps getting support. Like, it's any regime. You
yeah,
either deal with fear, or you got to dish out money.
yeah.
Like,
Well, Farage is doing it in the UK now. He's already promised he's going to reverse this decision. I'm going to reverse that. I'm going to do this. Going to do that. So easy to say when he's not in government. So easy to say, and
yeah,
plenty of people out there are buying into it.
yeah, yeah.
But it's
But he's
totally,
just taking
it's
a book
all
out of the.
unfunded. None of it's funded. It's just
No, 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 no,
he's
no.
just
He's taking
saying
a
what he thinks
leaf.
people want to hear, basically.
Yeah, it's
To
a
be,
leaf out of the Supreme Leader's book. You just
yeah.
tell them all this rubbish before, and then you just don't do it later. Like, you just
And
lie.
then claim you did.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
and then say that you did do it, which people know you didn't do it. Yeah. Hmm. It's a very interesting world there. Yeah. It's funny, isn't it? The legal system is set up for the truth, supposedly, and people, just reality is not reality for them. I mean, they just use lies to service whatever they want. That's okay. It's a big deal. All right. Well, let's see how we keep going. EAs and trading ourselves. Tom's up a whole lot of percents because he's got tight stop
Yes.
losses and things are
Yeah.
going well.
Yeah, I
All
closed
right.
out I closed out 5% this morning. I'm still up 10.
Very good.
Lovely.
Yep.
Lovely. That's good. All right then, gentlemen.
Okay.
Until tomorrow, potentially. Like, I don't have to get up early tomorrow because I don't have to work, do bus thing. I do in the afternoon, but
Well, just one.
anyway,
Can I just ask
yeah,
you one thing, Brian?
yeah,
It's just on the iPhones. I was just looking at that again. The static drawdown.
yeah, yeah.
I
Static,
don't know if
yeah.
this is what you were saying, or just thinking about the call yesterday when I was reading it again. Correct me if you think I'm wrong, but I think So if it's a 10K account, you get your static 10% drawdown, which is basically $1,000. As I understand it, it stays at that figure based on your initial deposit, i.e. the 1,000. That's what they mean by static. So if you start to grow that account, your maximum drawdown is still $1,000, rather than
Oh,
10%. That's what I think. I might be wrong, but I can see what will happen there if you start to compound your account a bit. You're going to be wanting to pay and go up to another level, aren't you, to get back your sort of get your drawdown back.
I think the static is the 10%. It's
yes.
only $1,000
Yeah, but
because that's the initial amount of the account you're starting with.
it is, but I read it based on your
Oh,
initial.
yeah, static initial balance.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what it says. Our drawdown calculation is static, based on initial balance, providing a fair assessment of your trading performance and risk management. That's a
So
little cop
I
out.
think your 10,000 goes up to 11 and 12,000 build your account.
It's still only on
It's
$1,000.
still $1,000 your maximum drawdown.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you raise that account from how much do you start with?
Say 10, you
Well,
went for a 10K
say
Let's say
account.
10.
10K.
Let's say 10. By the time you hit $50,000 and your ultimate drawdown is still $1,000, that's going to
Yeah.
be a lot less trading
No,
Yeah.
no, no,
because
no,
you're going to
no,
be
Yeah,
no.
afraid to
you
break
wouldn't
that
do
thousand
that.
dollars.
You'd go up a
No,
level,
because
wouldn't you?
it steps up though, Tom. Where is it?
If you
Does
go
it?
into pricing, click on pricing, Ryan.
Down there, is it? Oh no, sorry, where
If you
is it?
scroll up, click on where it says pricing there. Oh no, just click on advanced. Click on advanced in the middle.
Yeah.
So you'd move up. You would then that's when you'd be persuade you'd think, right, well, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have
Actually, I
to.
don't know whether this is, so you could have a higher profit split, but it's going to cost you more, you see.
Yeah.
And then your 10%, as your profit, as this percentage comes up, then your drawdown becomes less.
But ultimately, you're gonna have to upgrade in order to keep a decent level of permitted drawdown, aren't you? And so you're gonna spend
See,
some
this
of your
doesn't have this doesn't have
okay.
levels, does it? Hang on, let's go. Funded stage
Well, there's no
instant.
levels. You can at any time pay the fee and jump up to another.
Funding up to, yeah, on page
Yeah.
third page, trade copying, trade news. Okay. They're just comparing the different ones. See, there's a daily loss on those ones too. Those for not on here. And then you got minimum trading days. You see, you got to trade for whatever. It's not. What is it? It's a funny version of funds work.
I mean, I do like the simplicity of this one. I must say, it's
Well, you'd need to. Yeah. Well, that's right then.
so
So,
you what you do, you'd have to then scale up. So that's what you will do. Is if you compound your account, you either withdraw profits and bring the balance down, or make adjustments to the EA. So it's
or
lower
or,
risk.
or you take out money.
Take money out, or what they're hoping to do, you will pay the fee and
Yeah,
stay
so
off the.
if you make
Okay.
turn that 10K into 20K, then what you basically do is or 25, you basically go into one of these.
Well, yeah, you probably you might do it sooner, might you? You might get to about 15 or something and think, crikey, this drawdown's getting a bit tight now. I'll pay the you can pay the fee as shown there, which is the $1,600, and they'll give you a
Yeah.
25K account, and you do keep your you keep that trading pot profit, and they
Yeah.
they just deduct the cost of the upgrade from
Yeah.
your account.
Well,
Yeah.
at the same time, though, you can have more than one account, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's a thought. Yeah, I would have
Yeah.
thought
So,
so.
I mean, you could just keep, as soon as it becomes less profitable to keep doing so,
Buy
just
another
start a new
account.
account,
Yeah,
tie them all together.
presumably. Until you reach a guru account, $500,000 or whatever it is, 500K, 30 grand it costs you to buy one of those.
Hmm. Yeah, he's still on 10%. Still a 50% split.
Yeah, you can reduce that. You can reduce that 10%. Use that slider at the top.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Reduce that, improve your profit split.
Yeah. So if you bring that right down to 6%, you're going to get 80% profit split.
Yeah.
But I think your problem you're going to have is your drawdown in any of these,
Oh yeah, with the EAs, yeah, definitely. Definitely.
any one of them. And I wouldn't trade any of these uh, personally.
No. No, I mean my sort of plan is to go for one of the 10K, the 10K under the beginner tab. Start with the 10K. That's about £500.
Hmm.
That's a good level to start at.
Mm.
Probably run the sharpshooter on it, which is very low drawdown,
Hmm.
2-3%. It's really, I mean, it's nothing. Most of the time, the drawdown's negligible. I
Mm.
think worst case about 3%.
See, that's the thing is it's a static 10. So what happens is as the account builds up, if you build that to 20,000,
Yeah.
you still only got a
Yeah.
thousand. So you don't want to, um,
No,
you
well,
don't, you don't
I'd
want to
upgrade at that
actually,
point.
yeah,
I'd
that's
probably
what I'm
upgrade.
saying. That's what I'm saying. You'd need to look at how that works because that thousand it becomes a much smaller percentage then,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's only then 5%.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. It does. Very good.
Hmm. Where this is what they call like a fund. So basically there's no evaluation. Basically you're on a live account right from the start. Where if you go,
Instant funding, I think they call it, don't they? An instant funding rather than
yeah, but if you go to somewhere like this concept trading, this one is their evaluation. Um, it's an evaluation stage you go through at the start, and then you work from there. And then it then upgrades you. So once you make what's this one where once you make 10%, you get automatically upgraded, you see.
yeah. Yeah.
So you don't have so then your initial where is it? Maximum drawdown 10%, and I'm pretty sure that's static. So it actually takes into account as it steps up. Here we go. Matrix will look at that. See, as it steps up to there, it's still only 10%. It's still 10% of that amount,
Yeah.
that
Yeah. Yeah.
amount. So it actually takes into account that. So, if you
Yeah.
come to 86, 10% would be 8,600 is in drawdown,
Yeah.
which sort of takes that into account, where with the iPhones it's a bit different. It stays there, so that 10% becomes smaller and smaller as you grow that account. Anyway, so you're right. So they're the two sort of, one's a prop firm and one's an instant funded account.
Yeah.
Work out which suits, or you have one of each.
Yeah. Or you can go down the POW route, which is you get an instant 40k funded account, but that's got a monthly.
Yeah, it's a monthly
monthly
fee.
Yeah, interesting.
Anyway, there's all of the features.
Yeah.
At the moment, that's what's sort of available.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right then.
Okay.
Does that help, Darren? Is that the?
Yeah. No, yeah, just wanted to
Okay.
bounce that off you, just make sure to.
But you see also,
Let's
let's go, hang on a minute, I'll just share this. So you've got Sharpshooter, there's also this, the Market Master as well, which has, again, a low drawdown as well. But this one's like 800 US, I think it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, interesting. That, and what was the other? Sharpshooter, wasn't it? Yeah.
Powerhouse, I think, was another low drawdown one.
Yeah. Well,
Which,
that's the only ones you're going to be able to use on those sorts of things.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be able to keep low on the drawdown, because that's your problem.
Yeah, absolutely it is, yeah. Yeah.
And then you just your 1%, 2%, 3%, whatever a month. That's it. Just build it up from there. And it's whether you take, and the thing is whether you take your profit share out as well, your 50%.
Yeah.
Or whether you leave it there.
Yeah. You're going to leave
And
it out. I mean, I would say now I'll take some profits out, but
in iFunds it might be worth you to take it out, because in the iFunds, if you can lessen your capital amount, then you're going to reduce that amount, or bring back some of the percentage
you can
increase.
take the profits out, put it into your sort of regular checking account then, can't you?
Yeah, and then you trade your EI, whatever EA on that.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah.
Chewing the fat. That's good.
Indeed. Well, I think that's
Right,
that's my next objective. I think so that's the
Okay.
throw a funded account into the mix.
Okay, good. Yeah, well, we'll be watching each other. I'll be doing a similar thing.
All right.
But I'll do a prop firm one, and you could do your iPhone, and then we'll see what happens with that there.
And Tom's working on some top secret thing he said yesterday. So
Yeah, no, he hasn't shared. He's going to do 4th of July and just keep it a secret, so
big announcement.
yeah. That'll be after he gets back from what is it?
It's going to be called the MAGA EA, isn't it?
He's just laughing. Look at him. Okay, right. Until tomorrow. All right then.